everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ileana Barzati and you're watching Barzati Beauty. Now for today I'm actually going to show you how you can get beautiful nails at home. So stick around for the entire video. I'm going to show you what you need, how to use it to get those nails to last you at least those 2 weeks without necessarily having to spend money all the time. So you can buy the products, save yourself some money, learn how to do it at home, and you'll be good to go. So stick around. Like I said, I will be breaking down the entire process for you. Don't forget to like this video if you like what you see, and definitely stick around. There will be lots more coming up, especially on how to perform that beautiful French manicure, which I know a lot of you have questions on. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Now, go watch the video. For step number 1, I'm going to use my nail file, and I'm going to gently file the nails to the desired length and shape. Now, one piece of advice that I'll give you is, especially when you're dealing with very short nails, you want to make sure that when you're filing, that you don't actually end up cutting the tip of the finger with the file. This can happen especially when you're rushing through the process and you're trying to go really, really fast. Now for step number 2, I'm going to go ahead and grab my cuticle pusher or orange stick, and I'm going to gently push back the cuticles. Now for step number 3, I'm going to go ahead and grab my block buffer, and I'm going to lightly buff the surface of each nail. Now one thing you want to keep in mind is that these steps right here, although they seem very, easy, so you might think, these are actually the most important steps when it comes to the gel manicure, and this is what's going to guarantee that the gel stays on as long as possible. So you really want to make sure that you're focusing on, stripping the nail of any oils that might be on there, that making sure that you're, pushing the cuticles, buffing the nail, applying the pH bond. This is what's really going to make it last. Now for step number 4, you're going to go ahead and grab your pH bond. Now although it got cut off in this particular video, you're going to apply a thin coat on every single nail, and this is actually a very important process when it comes to making sure that the nail is oil free and ready for the foundation gel. Now for step number 5, I'm going to grab my foundation gel, and I'm going to basically apply a very thin coat just like you would nail polish, making sure that you're staying away from the cuticle as much as possible on every single nail. Now the reason why you want to stay away from the cuticle is if you go ahead and actually apply any of the gel on the cuticle itself and then cure it under the lamp, you're actually going to eventually have a gel manicure that will start to lift very quickly. So to prevent this, you want to stay away from the cuticle as much as possible. Now say you did make a mistake and you applied gel around the cuticle, you can actually go ahead and grab a brush, a small brush, and you're going to dip it into nail cleanser or alcohol, and you can clean around the cuticle. But let's say that you're actually unhappy with the way the entire nail came out, whether it was with your gel foundation or your gel color. Now this is very easy to fix as well. You're going to go ahead and grab a lint-free wipe or a lint-free pad. You're going to spray nail cleanser or alcohol directly to it, and you're going to wipe off the gel from the nail, from the surface of the nail. But the important thing is to keep in mind that you need to do this way before you actually cure the gel under your LED or UV lamp. Now for step number 6, I'm going to go ahead and grab my LED lamp, and I'm going to cure the gel for about 60 seconds. Now for step number 7, I'm going to go ahead and grab my gel color, and I'm going to apply a very thin layer, again staying away from the cuticle as much as possible, just like I would, with regular nail polish or with my previous foundation gel. Now, a little tip that I'll give you is actually, if you're dealing with really fragile nails or nails that bend really easily, that are not in the best of shapes, you can go ahead and apply 2 layers of your foundation gel, and this will make them definitely harder. The gel will last longer, and it has worked for me in the past, so this is something that I definitely recommend for you guys. Leave me comments if you go ahead and try it. I'm curious to know if it works for you as well. Now for step number 8, just like you did previously, you're going to cure the gel color under your LED or UV lamp for about 60 seconds. For step number 9, you're going to go ahead and apply the second coat of your gel color, and again, staying away from the cuticle as much as possible. Now when it comes to actually picking out the gel color, there are definitely lots of things to choose from out there, different places where you can actually purchase them. I definitely recommend going to your nearest beauty supply for them. I feel they have the biggest selection, but the prettiest color out there definitely has to stay the Timeless French Manicure. Now I will be doing a future video on how to properly do that. I get a lot of people that ask me, that really feel shaky when it comes to applying the actual white on the tip of the nail. So stick around for that video if you want to properly, know how I do it, and, understand that practice makes perfect, and you just have to keep trying until you get it right. Now for step number 10, again using your LED or UV lamp, you're going to cure the second coat of the gel color for about 60 seconds. For step number 11, I'm going to go ahead and grab my gel top coat, and I'm going to apply a very thin layer, again staying away from the cuticle, on every single nail. Now the top coat is important. It's what's going to seal the entire gel color that's underneath, and it's going to make this gel manicure last longer, and it's going to make your nails really shiny, really beautiful, so it's one step that you don't want to miss. Now Now for step number 12, you're going to go ahead and use your LED or UV lamp again, and you're going to cure the top coat for about 90 seconds this time. Now for step number 13, you're going to go ahead and grab a lint-free pad or a lint-free wipe, and you're going to spray onto it your nail cleanser or your alcohol, and you're going to basically wipe off the excess top coat that might have been left on the surface of the nail. So removing any tackiness from it, and you're pretty much almost good to go. And for the final step, step number 14, you're going to go ahead and grab your cuticle oil or your nourishment. You're going to apply 1 drop on every nail and massage it through. Well guys, I really enjoyed making this video for you. I hope you liked what you saw and that you learned lots. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. Even if you don't get it right the first time, keep trying. You'll get there. Definitely look out for more videos, especially that French manicure. Take care. Have a good day. Don't forget to like. Bye.